sun, you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is March 13th, 2022. It is 5:28 a.m. and I believe today is daylight saving time. They changed it. It moves forward. Okay, so 1,725 subscribers, new subscribers, welcome. This is yesterday I put several videos out. I think 3, the 6 a.m. and one around 12, and then a small clip from one another video that hasn't made public yet, so I put it out. So there were a good amount, and one of the videos that I put out yesterday, I took a clip out of this from Lie to Protect Others, and I have a picture of Dr. Shola in front of the thumbnails, and behind her are the Cambridges. So YouTube is reviewing it. All right, so there it is here. All of my videos, every time I upload them on YouTube, it's being reviewed. So this one, part 2, which I put part 1 out around 12, it was already approved. I made it public because some of you wanted to know what's going on with the dragging with Prince William. Part 2 is still being reviewed. This video is being reviewed to determine whether it's suitable for most advertisers. So it's still being reviewed. So I did say if they approve it, I will make it as the 6 a.m. video. So right now it's 5:30 a.m. It's still being reviewed. So it stays until the 18th. And I wanted to share with you, please feel free to skip, okay? This, you don't need to watch this whenever I'm talking about the back end of my video. The link, not link, I have timestamp on the description, so you guys could always skip. All right, so I just upload a video, okay? I started the process and I was like, oh, let me since I'm gonna be record, let me show you the process when I upload. Alright, so this video I finished edited last night, but I didn't upload it. I need to turn off the computer. So this video, I named it The Rangers Mad Duchess of Sussex famous quotes. So that was for Women's Day. I really wanted to edit this video, record it and edit it, and to put it up, so I did it. So this is it. I uploaded, you know, do some basic things, and later I'm gonna come back to put the timestamp. I have to look at my note and do all of this. Now for monetization, I let them know I want that video to be monetized. And then this part, I don't know if any other channels go through that, but this is where they're asking me if it adds suitability. So in other words, they're asking me to rate my video. So here I know I didn't say anything very adult content, I didn't say anything violence, I didn't say anything shocking, harmful, or anything like that, but I always put this as a precaution. Okay, shocking content, because it seems like they always have an issue with my thing. So this one I always put it because and this one they allowed this to be monetized, even though it's light or moderately shocking content which censored or shown in context for educational, documentary, or other purposes. So this one I always put it. All right, so it's saying here this is safe for ads. All right, so there's other things here. I know I'm not talking about recreational drugs and all the other things, sensitive event, controversial issues, or whatever, but this one I always put it to safeguard my video in some shape or form, whether or not they agree with it or not, but this one I always put it. So I'm gonna submit my rating. Okay, so that's one thing I never show you, but since I'm doing it, all right. So and now I'm doing, like, at the end of the video, you know, what I wanted to be show, you know, to subscribe, or my last video that was shown. And then this one I'm gonna wait at the end where they're gonna check to see if there's copyright issue and if my rating is correct. But this one, for some reason, they always ask me to ask for manual review. All right, so I always check that, and then this is where I will schedule it. Okay, so I'll check that later, but this is the part I always wait after I upload it. Okay, let's do the, since I'm here, 18, 19, so it's gonna be the 20th, so March 20th. Oh, there it is, 20th at 6 a.m. Where is it? 6 a.m. and then once everything is done, I'll do schedule. But I'm gonna wait because here they always have an issue. If by the time I finish record and I remember to come back to this, and I'll check that. Alright, so let's go on Twitter. I just wanted to share this with you, with the process, because I always do all this process already, and I always come back to this part, checks, to show you. Alright, let's go on Twitter. There's this. What am I gonna be talking about? There's a lot of stuff I haven't recorded. Oh, Invictus. Okay, so yesterday, literally when I was on Twitter, this video came out, and I was focusing on another video, so I just bookmarked it for a later date. Always check the other Positive Sussex Squad channels where they talk about the, you know, those kind of things. So I already saw some Squaddies videos, channels talk about it. I'm not gonna show all of it because I've got blacked before, because I show some of the Invictus there, but let's see. All right, so this is Invictus. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, is getting ready for the Netherlands with some Dutch lessons. We look forward to giving him a warm welcome in The Hague. As we all prepare for the games, our thoughts are with Team Ukraine as well as their friends and family. All right, so I hope while I was talking you watch the background, because I'm not gonna play the audio, but I'll play this so I don't get fully blacked.
And the glasses. Let's go.
We're ready.
We're ready.
All right, so he's ready to go. Alright, at the beginning they were talking. By now you should see that video, because I think some squaddies have already put it, where you know he's getting some Dutch lesson and how to say certain words and stuff like that. Alright, so let's go to the comment. Okay, he always put a smile on my face. Alright, so that's Pagan Cholani. Okay, as a Dutch person, I've always found the UK security debate odd. Our Dutch royal family receive protection. Doesn't matter if they live abroad or not. The term working, that wasn't quote by the way, royal isn't a requirement. I mean, they make the nonsense as they go. Alright, that's the thing here. They make the rules as they go because they don't like a dark skin. So in other words, I'm not saying I'm glad Harry's going through it, but in a sense, in a different aspect of things, when you look at it, it's good, so we get to see their BS. Alright, because that video where I said it has been done before, because I know they did not have good intention in regard to Harry and Meghan. So by doing this, and I'm so happy Harry was able to recognize how his family is toward him and his new, you know, little nuclear family he created on his own, that they will not be safe. So I'm just happy that they're doing this BS, so Harry could be lightened to see what's going on, that he is not safe around his family. Alright, so that's the one thing that I see in the BS that's going on. Okay, they are royals born into this family and therefore protected by the Dutch state. I mean, that's what every well-minded people will think, but these people are so petty, racist, and angry that Harry is thriving. Look at as he was leaving, they remove all sort of stuff, you know. So it's they're doing this as of act of I guess jealousy, pettiness, whatever you may call it. All right, so there's 43 comment under it. How many more do we have here? There's a lot of squaddies. If I remember, I'll come back to this to see what other people say underneath this. Okay, nobody was ready for Hendrix to come out like this. All right, so there's some screenshot from the video. Okay, Hendrix. Okay, let's go. Look at him. He's built. Okay, this was the first pic I saw on my timeline, and the rest were just people screaming without giving me the source. That's the squad who's really busy, who wants to support, but sometimes they're out of the dark. They're like, this was the first picture that I saw, but what happened? What's going on? But you know, now she knows. Okay, this is awesome. African coming and very handy. I could hear some of the words. Okay, Africans helping us immensely. Alright, it's been forever since the last game, but we're also excited that the games is finally happening and it will be a great success. Okay, yeah, we can't wait for Invictus game. We are going to be cheering on all of the athletes. So excited. I'm sure Prince Harry will be proud of each and everyone. What an incredible legacy he has created. Okay, good King Harry. Okay, hello. Okay, so that's probably a Dutch language or African. I don't know what they're saying here. Okay, Harry is so funny, a real people's prince. Okay, Prince Harry has dedicated his life working to advancing causes that he is passionate about. Founder of the Invictus Game platform for wounded, injured, and sick service personnel to use sport as part of their rehabilitation. Respect to Prince Harry and the Invictus family. Yep. Okay, his most important cause is himself. This is going to be used on Netflix. Okay, just watch. Probably you guys was whatever this is. This was elite. Alright, so let me see what there's more comment, but I'm curious to see what other people say here regarding the Dutch royals. So I'll read some. Okay, there's here the difference with your Dutch royal family is they are not controlled by the media. Also, family and duty are parallel. No envy or insecurities. Invictus Game will bring much revenue to the Netherlands. Okay, even in the UK, they just make. That's the thing that I was saying. They just make new rules for Harry and his biracial wife and their children. That's what I think. They just make it up. Without even thinking of the ripple effect of their stupidity. Is that tunnel vision that they have of him, of his wife, that something that triggered them for some reason. I don't know. They are sick in the head. All right. It really is appalling. He was born into his position, no choice, and you will think after what happened to his mom, only a week after her security was pulled, that they will recognize how this makes the UK look, how it makes Prince Charles look so petty. I mean, we already know. I mean, well, most of us have an idea what they wish on him, especially after when he did the unveiling, the chasing that they did. So it was meant. There's a reason for that. So they wanted that to happen in their soil. That way, you know, Meghan will not even come if, God forbid, something were to happen. I don't even want to say any more of the things that is going in my head right now, because I saw exactly what they intended to do. And then once, like I said, let me just shut my mouth, because I saw what they intended. Okay, Diana's security was not pulled. Yes, it was. Okay, everyone knows the story of her not wanting the security that spied on her. Okay, no such thing, just another, maybe, what is it? You know what, the way the tabloid spin things, they might tell us that it was her who didn't want the security, but from knowing what Harry is going through right now, we know how the media turn things around. Look at how they say it was Meghan and Harry who didn't want title for the kids. Okay, they the one who spend their own thing to make us believe certain things. So whether or not Princess Diana did not want security and all of that, because the tabloid put this out, I don't believe it. All right, there's no way. Look at all I have a picture of her where Princess Diana all by herself. There's a photographer taking picture of her, and she's asking, begging. You could see the pain in her face, asking for the picture back. It was a bystander, from what I understand, that came out and pulled the manhandled the photographer and took the picture and gave it back to Princess Diana. Alright, why would she not want the security, knowing the situation that she's in? So if we put our one and one together, we could plug things. It's the freaking tabloid who spin it to the liking of Charles for us to believe. Okay, so I'm not buying about Princess Diana did not want security. Okay, it's their form of punishment. It is very petty and dangerous. Okay, the problem is Harry support and protect his biracial wife, and they don't like that. That's right, they make her work for free. She buys her own clothes to do their work and criticize her on the cost of her clothes, but it's all over there in America now, and we love them. Their loss is our gain. Yep. Okay, if you consider the term senior royals to be the equivalent of the royal house in the Netherlands, that may help. All royals in the UK get protection when undertaking official duties, but they don't all get it 24/7. Princess Anne doesn't have it 24/7, and she is the Queen's daughter. Okay, this is the point being made, that they should all get protection, including Anne. No one wants anything happening to them. That's what the original tweet was trying to establish. It doesn't matter whether they are or what they are doing. Okay, unfortunately the UK adopt ad HOC policy when it suits them. Harry and Meghan need to be punished for daring to leave the British royal family. Even when Harry wants to pay for his family's protection, the answer is still no. What a shame. And the thing is that, like we said, we know all this, well, at least for me, okay, I'm speaking for myself. I saw the danger since 2020. Before all of this came out, I saw the danger of it. I knew Harry was not safe. Alright, so the harder they make it for Harry, in a sense, especially now. I don't know if I put that, I bookmarked that tweet, because there's a tweet that I came out where Harry said he's not going to the UK for Prince Philip, whatever, celebration, whatever it is that they're gonna do for Prince Philip. Okay, so I'm glad Harry is aware of the danger for him. Okay. Let me read a few more and then that's it. Exactly. It's so mind-boggling to see them deny Harry of security and then go on to outrightly deny him even the ability to pay for police protection. It's clear to me that someone from the firm is trying to use the threat to their safety to control Harry. It's sickening. Yeah. Okay. The constant monitoring and denials and policing this couple is based on racism. Edward stepped away from duties and his failed attempt in the entertainment industry. Was he exiled? No. And the other thing with Edward with entertainment business. I have a video about it. Okay, as a matter of fact, 2 videos. When I found out that he had the Ardent production and the amount of people, money invested to the thing, and then through it, I found out that he was not paying a tax on it because he keep on reporting losses. And then several months later, I come across a video from Rachel Maddow that was talking about Trump, how he keep on when tax season come, he keep on saying he lost money to so he could get money from the government. All right, so I think it was the same. I put 2 and 2 together, and I think this is why Ardent Production was saying that they lost a lot of money every year. And I remember when I was doing the video, and I was like, how do you stay in business when you keep on having losses? That was my original thought. Why will you be in business for that long when you keep on reporting losses? How do you function? And then I think it's the same tactic here. Okay, so even the firm, the Ardent Production thing closes. All right, the only reason they're not protecting him is because his wife is black. Okay, thank you for the Netherlands for protecting Prince Harry and Meghan Markle during the Invictus Games. It's not over yet. All right, we need to keep on praying. Racism and jealousy is main factor beside other secret that the British royal are hiding makes them come off as a heartless institution. All right, so there's more comment. I just wanted to see the conversation under that comment, and it was very interesting as well. Next tweet. Okay, there's this here. Okay, Fury as Prince Harry refuses to return to the UK on our terms without Meghan, so William and Angel Kate can make a public attempt at reconciliation for the cameras. Alright, so this is the thing here. I'm sort of happy that Harry put statement out why he's not coming. Way before all of this revelation, we knew. Some squad were even saying the reason, the headlines they were preparing when Harry doesn't show up for certain event and all of that. Okay, so his security is not safe, so there's no reason to come here, and they're still denying him. All right, I don't know how the thing went with the where they're doing the review regarding his security, so I don't know how that go. I would have known if something came out of it, but I remember they were reviewing it, and then the judges will come out, will make a statement regarding his fighting. All right. There's the headline here. He's snubbing the Queen. Harry is slamming for refusing to travel to Britain for Prince Philip's memorial service amid ongoing court battle with Home Office over his security. Okay, but he will fly to the Netherlands for the Invictus Game just weeks later. Yep, that's why he's making you guys aware. Alright, you're not gonna get him for this stupidity you guys are playing with him. That's his life is at stake. That's the thing here. Alright, so that was dated 12 March 2022, yesterday. Okay, could have never put it any better. The royal reporting clowns and certain family members are turning this memorial into a shit show. Harry is not their property. Exactly. Okay, so William and Angel Kate can make a public attempt at reconciliation for the cameras. There's the laugh. Okay, there's a whole ass article saying Angel Kate planned on hugging Meghan in front of a camera to show she bears no grudge. But yet, the other day I read something where I remember commented on it, and this is how in the Oprah interview, Meghan was so nice to her, and yet she turned that into a negativity. I forgot how the screenshot the squad shared stated. I can't even paraphrase it, but I remember what I wrote. Okay, there's a whole ass. Okay, I just read that. No grudge, confidently revealed by a source close to her. Okay, haha, and this. Alright, so the squad are bringing receipt. What is this about now? Okay, there's this. Prince Harry will be a distraction at Prince Philip's memorial poll. Okay, 5 days ago, Prince Harry will be a distraction if he traveled to the UK for Prince Philip's memorial, a poll of Express readers has shown. Oh my goodness, but the guy's already dead. Prince Philip is already, what distraction? You guys are chasing him. You guys want to talk about, look at this, he's not even showing, you guys still talking about him. This is a sickness with the UK. Prince Harry will regret missing Prince Philip's memorial amid silly feud over security. It's not silly. That has to do with his life, because there has been an example in front of him. What happened without that security he wants? Okay, his mother. Okay, who's no longer here. It's not a silly feud. Okay, this silly feud is created by his family, the royal family, out of pettiness and jealousy. But for him, it's his life. Okay, over security. Prince Harry will regret missing out on his grandfather's memorial service this year, a prominent television host has said. Catherine Meyer Funnel. That was yesterday's headline. It's like they're playing game with his life, but that's his life. He has his family, his sons and things like that, and daughters and wife. Okay, I'm still confused about snubbing the Queen part. The royal nutters lately has been weaponizing the 95-year-old woman. Yeah, and the way she said it is true, because when you look at Russia, they weaponize misinformation. Many Russians don't even know Russia is in war next to their neighbors. Even when their kids are calling their parents in Russia, telling them we are under attack by Russia, by Russian force, they don't believe it. They don't believe it. And we have to we need to pray for the Russian citizen. Okay, it's very different when you look at it. All right, the way I think I've spoke about it in some shape or form. The way our government maybe the Russian government, maybe the way our government may make us believe Russia is in some shape or form, yes, but its citizen, the people within there, the everyday people who's working, minding their own business and all of that, it's completely different. Because they weaponize, the Russian government weaponize misinformation to the Russian. But once they find out what's going on, they are risking their life protesting. There's one video that I came across, a woman who's holding, a Russian woman, who's holding a blank sign, literally blank. Nothing is written on it. There's no pictures, there's no images, nothing, just blank, a white sign. They arrest her, okay? They arrest her. So America needs to pay attention to the way the GOP is trying to direct USA into going. So you might have advantage now, but when it's your turn, you won't be able to handle it. And for those who so care about the white skin and all of that, the racists in America, all right, this thing is happening as well in Europe right now. So imagine when this thing come here, where you cannot even do your basic right. Alright, so you have that shield of having minorities, okay, to make you think that this is what they want. But what happened when they finish with the all other minorities? What's gonna happen? They're gonna need somebody else to blame. It's gonna be you. Okay, next time it's gonna be, it's the brunette, or it's the blue eyes, the brown eyes, the whatever. They'll pick something to shut you up because they want to remain in power. So whether or not you have you're white, black, Hispanic, Asian American, or whatever, this kind of behavior, you guys need to stand when the wrong is being played out, whether it affects you right now or not, but eventually it will be you. Because whoever's in power knows how to manipulate each other, me and you and other groups, against each other, so they could remain in the position that they are in. All right, so just stand for what's right. That's all. And nobody's telling you to be preferable treatment here. So if a wrong is being done, you see someone is being killed out there for no senseless crime or whatever, stand up. All right, do your part. You may not, I'm not saying to risk your own life at the moment it's being happening, but do certain things to help make things right in your own best capabilities. All right, let me read some of the comments here and then I'll stop. All right, having a monarchy next door is a little like having a neighbor who's really into clown and has a house dubbed and clown mural, display clown dolls in each window, and has an insatiable desire to hear about and discuss clown related news stories. More specifically, for the Irish, it's like having a neighbor who's really into clown, and also your grandfather was murdered by a clown. Beyond this, it's a stuff of children's stories. Having a queen as head of state is like having a pirate or a mermaid or Ewok as head of state. What's the logic? Bees have queens, but the queen bee lays all of the eggs in the hive. The Queen of Britain has laid just 4 British eggs. That's the offspring. 4 British eggs, and one of those is the sweetless creep, Prince Andrew, so it's hardly deserving of applause. I think I read this before, but it's still funny as hell each time you read it. Okay, I love this Irish. They always get it right when it comes to the Windsors, the clowns. Okay, will the queen be accused of snubbing her late husband if she doesn't show up? I don't think she's showing. Oh no, I don't know about this. They probably gonna have her sit by herself to do that petty kind of picture, maybe. But there's something she's. Oh, I think it's the Commonwealth thing. She says she's not showing up. Okay, so that's the Commonwealth here. Harry always paid his respect at his grandfather's funeral. This memorial bollocks is purely for the cat strangling, flag shaggers, and royal fanciness. Okay, cat stranglers. Alright, let me move on. Alright, so we know what they're trying to do here, blaming Harry for everything. I mean, Harry can never do anything right in the eyes of those royals, unless, even if they even tell him to do something. Alright, that's the thing here with those people. They will make Harry do something stupid. Alright, you will think they will satisfied of it, even if Harry does the stupid things, but yet they will still blame him on top of it. So Harry is fine where he's at. These people are evil. Next tweet. Well done, Prince Harry. Put your safety first. No security, no show. Alright, he's not being told what to do. Good on him. They want him to go there and be chased by the paps again. Yep. Okay, in a way, in a small way, I'm so sort of happy he got a taste of that chase, because now he understand. Now he understand, because I've been saying it for the longest. Harry is not safe in the UK. Thank God he was there alone. His family was not with him. Okay, so he was able to only think of himself. Can you imagine if he was with Meghan or the rest of his little family? Can you imagine that? Okay, so he has 3 other people to think about while he's running for his safety. Okay, so in some shape or form, I'm kind of happy Harry experienced that by himself, because I already knew he is not safe in the UK. Okay, if this was my grandfather, I will move heaven and earth to be at his memorial service. I don't need bodyguard or security. Nothing will stop me. Oh, please. So the person already died. And the main thing that he did is during his funeral, he showed up. Okay, would your grandfather want you to risk your life for his memorial? I know mine wouldn't. Exactly. I mean, this is a hater right there. Okay, but he'll happily go to the nether world next month for Invictus. Yeah, because that's his business. This is his job. Okay, people are depending on him. Yes. My goodness, let's see what the comment on the. Okay, they removed. These are the haters here. Okay, British royal family, karma getting is coming. Okay, there's the club. Good on you, Harry. I mean, his safety is number one. Alright, he had a taste already when he went to the unveiling. They chased him, so he was like, I'm not coming. I went already to the funeral. That's good enough. Okay, stupidest comment on Twitter today. Pretty much anyone who's anyone in the royal family of the world will be there. It'll be the safest place on the planet. Okay, just the biggest snub to a grandmother he claimed to love and respect. You could do all you want. He did the most important thing during the funeral. The one that I said I felt like he should not go. Okay, I'm just wondering what went behind the scene that we don't know of, because I was screaming, don't go. Even on the unveiling, I was freaking scared for him. Alright, later on to find out there was a chase. And I know Harry don't like to put his private life in public. I'm just curious to know what other thing went on when he went to that funeral. There must be something much more. Alright, he had to say, he had to put that statement out because the paparazzi was twisting things that happening because for why he's asking for security. So he had to put his truth out. Alright, and that's how me get to know the chase that went on during the unveiling. Care, no care, there's the life, there's the laugh. Right, Harry need extra security because his grandmother's, father's, brother's, uncle's security is not enough for his huge hurt ego. Whatever, you guys could laugh all you want about it, but that's his life. He knows what he's going through, and he understands, and he saw example in front of him, so he doesn't want to repeat the same nonsense. This is a growing man who learned from experience, unlike the other one who have not learned a damn thing. All right, so he has a lot of example in front of him. Okay, and you can trust the security of other heads of state and royal families who will also be present in honor of Prince Philip's shame. All right, that's your opinion. People have the right to have that, but I know for a fact, Harry, for myself, because I've been screaming it for years before all of this revelation come out, and Harry had a taste of what the fear that I had as well. So it's not safe for him, and he has other business because they take his security away. They don't give him any fund, right? So he needs to make money whichever way. I don't think this is for money, but this is the thing here where people are relying on him to be there. So this is the thing. That's his baby, Invictus. All right. Who exactly does he think want to get him so badly? His whole entire family out of freaking spotlight, because everything that Harry does, Harry breathe, it makes headline. Okay, so his family, their pettiness, their insecurity of doing the right thing. Look at this. Not too long ago, this past couple of days, his brother went to showing support for Ukraine. The whole thing that came out of the statement that he said is freaking BS. But they retract 15 hours later to say, oh, he didn't say Africa or Asia, this kind of thing. All right, let me give him that to ease his mind so he could sleep well at night. But when you look at other thing, okay, where he said he is useless, there's something else that he said there's video that came out to show his useless kind of behavior.
I'm sorry we can only come and give words and comfort, but we are thinking about you the whole time, and we really care about what's going on. So
sometimes it's got more than financial.
Well, if we can give you the odd smile here and there, that's important. So
All right, all he could do is smile. Okay, but yet you have the other, how do you call this? You have other royal rats who's criticizing Harry for saying he support Ukraine when they were receiving the award from NAACP. All right, but yet they want Harry to do so much. They want him to do so much. But his brother said all he could do is smile. He smiled. Well, then, yeah, that's support. Okay, so deal with my smile, and then that's the support. All right, but you have that charity. Who needs fun? Things are not free. People don't give things out for free. They need funds to upkeep. All right, so all he said he could do is, I could give you a smile. Hey, there, that's support. Yeah, deal with that. Okay, that's his useless ability. But yet they want Harry to do so much. They list a whole bunch of things that Harry should do. But yet they're not telling the royal family itself, who's receiving taxpayers' money, to be much more than just smile. All he could do is, yeah, I'm showing up. That support, that smile is good enough. I swear, I think that was a troll at the charity, the Ukrainian charity, to say, oh, yeah, that's better than financial. That has to be a troll. There's no way someone will say a smile is better than money. My goodness. Okay, so he'll be protected for a couple of hours during his stay. Do you expect him to teleport? That only, okay, this tweet I cannot see, so that's the response to that tweet, I'm assuming. That only happened in Star Trek Love. He is still got to fly and stay somewhere and get to and from the service and any other engagement without proper protection. All right, thank you. No security, no show. Exactly. That's exactly that. I'm glad I read this. That's it. No security, no show. All right, they want headlines, but yet they want him to follow to the trap that they want him to be. All right, let's see him. Oh, well, c'est la effing vie. When I saw this, I was laughing at it. I didn't read anything else, just this. Oh, well, c'est la effing vie. You know, c'est la vie. Okay, if Betty can see Lily, whatever, no security, no show. There's more of this. Sussex security. All right, let's see this. Queen now unlikely to meet Lilibet, royal expert says after Prince Harry is slammed for refusing to travel to Britain for Prince Philip's memorial service amid ongoing court battle with Home Office over his security as royal rift remain unhealed. And I'm sort of glad they put that the battle here, the ongoing court battle with Home Office over his security. At least they put this part here, all right, to let people, he's not showing because his security is not guaranteed. That's pretty much that. So that was yesterday, 12 March 2022. Okay, the Queen is unlikely to see her great-granddaughter Lilibet in person. There's, as I'm reading this, there's a video I saw with Princess Anne with her son. What's his name? Is it Philip? I forgot his Princess Anne's son. All right, who got the divorce with his wife and stuff like that. During the pandemic, he was traveling for some, I guess, some call, I'm assuming. All right, so so that was the son when he was a baby. All right, so you see the Queen sitting on a couch, and Princess Anne come with Prince Philip, whatever his name is, the one who had the ad for the milk, Chinese ad. I don't remember his name. All right, and then the dog came in between. The Queen held the dog instead of the baby. And then when I read the comment, you saw the squad was saying, if that was my grandma, she would, grab me and do this, hug me, kiss me, and all of that. This one prefer her dog. So even if Lilibet or Archie were to come, there's nothing she's gonna do. All right, there's plenty of grandkids over there, great grandkids she could meddle with. All right, let's see here. A royal expert has claimed as Prince Harry is slammed for snubbing the monarch after he announced on Friday that he will not be returning to the UK later this month to attend the high-profile memorial marking the passing of the Duke of Edinburgh. And the thing is, where they were blaming Harry is too insensitive because of the war in Ukraine and all of that. So Prince Philip already died. They bury him. So why are they doing all of this? Why don't they think of Ukraine? Why are they doing all of that? Okay, so I just have to throw it with the nonsense that they were throwing on Harry. Okay, royal expert Richard Fitzwilliam, who has written extensively about the royal family, said it was a great pity the monarch, 95, had not yet met the 9-month-old daughter of Prince Harry, 37, and Meghan Markle, 40, who live in California in the flesh. So far, it is believed the Queen, who celebrates her Platinum Jubilee this year, has only met her 11th granddaughter, who is yet to travel to UK via video link. That's good enough. This is the beauty of how do you call this, of social media, of how do you call this, what's the term, not social, yeah, social media, and like electricity and all of that. I forgot the term. All right, so let's read some of the comment. Okay, this C is truly vile, using Harry's friend to throw hate. I'm sure Harry's been keeping in touch with him, and for you to know that he can get visitors, you're effing stalking him. All right, what is this here? Richard Eden. Alright, one other sad outcome of Prince Harry's refusal to visit his homeland. This is the thing that they want. And then to chase him. Can you imagine this? This is what they wanted. But now they have something to talk about. But let's see here. One other sad outcome of Prince Harry's refusal to visit his homeland is that he hasn't seen his mentor and second father, Mark Dyer. I mean, what the hell? This is the thing here. Harry said there needs to be a boundary. What makes you think the Mark Dyer hasn't flew to the US to see him or something like that? Who cares if Harry hasn't seen him? Talking over the phone is good enough. FaceTime and all of this. What is wrong with these people? My goodness. All right, let's see here. His mentor and second father, Mark Dyer, who spent more than 6 weeks in hospital fighting cancer. Oh, does he have cancer? I don't know. Former Army officer Dyer underwent 14 hours of surgery last week. My goodness. They blame everything on Harry. My God. Not sure that entirely fair, Richard. Isn't she a royal rat as well? Rebecca English, that English sounds familiar. I think she's one of the royal rats as well. Okay, not sure that's entirely fair, Richard. When you are going through that sort of treatment, you may not want visitors. No one knows what level of support he may or may not be offering behind the scene. Finally, somebody makes sense. Right, true, Dyer wasn't allowed visitors. Oh, there he is. So how is he supposed to see him? They'd even allowed. That's definitely a freaking clown. But the thing is that with how do you call this? With COVID, you can't just go anywhere. Alright, true, Dyer wasn't allowed visitors in hospital, but some friends could see him at home last Saturday. Oh God. So just that one day Harry should fly. Oh my goodness. That's definitely a clown. Okay, if Zoom is good enough for earning a living, it's good enough for meeting with wayward relatives who don't care for your safety. Exactly. Who said he was planning to bring his kids? LOL. This the same baby they attacked viciously in the press just after she was born. Now they're crying about not seeing her. Okay, are they telling us something we don't know? Is Brenda is near death? Okay, I'm confused. What's happening? Okay, he's not going to risk his children for those parasites to make money from photo apps. Betty more than likely has seen Archie and Lily on Zoom like I did my family for almost 2 years. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that's going on. The mayor, very great PD. Okay, no security, no show. Exactly. With that being said, let me move to the next tweet. Oh my goodness, I'm already 45 minutes. And I have so much more to share. Alright, let's see here. Sussex Squad podcast. They are wailing. I'm loving it. Way to go, Prince Harry. I love how mad the racists get. Alright, great PD. Queen unlikely to meet Lilibet after Harry's decision to miss Philip memorial service, and royal rift remains unhealed. Prince Harry feel snub. Prince Harry is astonishing snub to the Queen by refusing to fly home for granddad Prince Philip's memorial service. And then who's paying for the flight? Okay, that's another thing here. Harry is paying it out of his pocket, even though that's not something to be crying about. But everything that the flying back and forth, that's him. That's his money. You know, they're not willing to pay for anything. Okay, the Queen got just 15 minutes notice of Harry's announcement that he was refusing to attend his grandfather's memorial service. Okay, and now I'm sort of happy he went to the funeral, because if he didn't go, now he didn't, you know, he can't have any excuse. So the main one where he went and showed the final respect, where the body was, you know, in this earth. So at least it's still in this earth when you think about it. But you know, the spirit, I guess, to show final respect before they bury him. So that was good enough. Okay, why would the Queen need more than 15 minutes notice? What did she need to plan in that time? That is true. He said coming, he told her first, and then he made it public to end speculation. End of story. Okay, exactly. And it's 15 minutes till his rep released the statement to the press, but 2 whole weeks before the event. They are acting like it's 15 minutes before the service start. That's another way of looking at it. He was the one reading the tribute, and he's no-show. He's a no-show. Okay, are they sure she wasn't blindsided? Since she is always blindsided, probably the most blindsided person on the planet. Is Liz attending? Is Andy attending? Do we only care about Harry not attending? He's lived for a century and been barely dead for a year. Why does he need a memorial service? That's what I'm thinking. People are trying to forget how Skeletor looked in the last decade. Oh my god. The shade. Okay, so stupid. What with the 15-minute thing? The memorial service isn't until March 29th. So stupid. They are crazy. Alright, the Queen can meet Lily over Zoom. Then they all just have COVID, by the way. That's another thing too. I don't know. These people, whew. I mean, this is the thing. The toxicity. They are weaponizing that story to the UK. And many of them buy it. Many of them buy it. It's very sad. Okay, next tweet. Prince Harry is not asking for exception. He is asking why he is the exception. If it is obvious that there is a need for security and your response is he can't have, then you are too much of a coward to say, quote, we're fine with him being unalive. Okay, exactly. Break it down, Chris. Well, they were fine with his mother being unalive so Camilla will look better. Yep. Exactly. Well said, Chris. All of this. Okay, woo, girl, tell it like it is. In fact, we love him to be unalive in the most public and spectacular way possible. What the hell? See, this is a hater. Baggage for God. Whoever you are, baggage for God. Alright, so there it is. They're telling the truth here, hiding behind some nonsense. Next tweet. Okay, there's this here. He has moved on. Yep, there's a screenshot from that video. Alright. Imagine having the freedom to be your own individual self and not being treated like a boy when you are a husband and a father. I never thought that I would see Prince Harry doing a sport tease version of Tom Cruise risky business on camera. That is one happy confident prince. Okay, the man has really moved on. He's really and truly done with Toxic Island.
The decision that I have made for my wife and I to step back is not one I made lightly. It was so many months of talks after so many years of challenges. And I know I haven't always gotten it right, but as far as this goes, there really was no other option. But I hope that helps you understand what it had come to, that I would step my family back from all I have ever known, to take a step forward into what I hope can be a more peaceful life.
Okay, and we love to see it. Okay, thank you, Prince Harry, for your compassion to Invictus Game Netherlands. Yes. All right, so that was good. Short comments. Let's go to the next one. Okay, there is more press coverage of Prince Harry not attending a 1-hour church event than the Queen, head of Commonwealth, not attending the Commonwealth Day service. There's the thanking face and there's the laugh. Okay, tell you who is important to Third Island. In spite of their protestation, Harry, Meghan family represent their not so secret wet dream. Okay, that's why Rebecca E. Okay, that's the from the screenshot that I was reading. So that's why Rebecca E. English was upset when Harry announcement has been shared, because she knows that a news about Harry will overshadow everything. Yikes. Okay, she's upset because it shows the whole monarchy thing showing large cracks. That's the bad timing for them. Queen not showing to Commonwealth and Harry. Okay, word is in it. The priorities of UK media, they really need to focus on the Queen and her health and her engagement, not on a couple that is irrelevant, that's in quote by the way, and living in Montecito. Alright, next tweet. That was a short as well. Alright, 51 minutes in already. No wonder Harry doesn't feel safe in the UK. Without proper security, look at the senior aide of the royal family sharing detail of behind the scene interaction between Elizabeth II and her grandson. Alright, so when I saw this, I thought it was worth sharing. Alright, so there's some comment here. Let's see here. And senior aides have reportedly revealed Harry did not give the Queen much notice of his decision. They told the Sun Her Majesty was informed of his decision to snub the event a quarter of an hour before his statement came out. Harry's statement read, quote, "The Duke will not be..." Okay, so there's more, but that's the only thing I could see. Alright, there's this, of course, and we are to believe the Sun. Liz doesn't even know what day it is. Me think the senior aide are upset because they can leak the story for pound, and I love that for them. Yep, that is true. The GIF. Okay, as soon as Harry filled in the reply by date on his invitation, he knew he had just minute to make a statement himself before it leaked as a very pricey exclusive. That's another way of thinking of it. Probably the minute he sent it and he put out his statement so people don't make money off of the thing that he said. So that is true. That's probably, I agree with this person. Okay, they repeat always the same, my opinion and lies. Right, let's see here. Why are these senior aides under any obligation to say anything to the press? The reason Harry gets such short notice before ensuring a statement is because he knows they will leak it. Don't know why they are acting so outraged. It's not like the service is tomorrow. Okay, invisible contract, they have to feed the beast. They should keep doing this, and Harry will inform her the minute before he send out a release. Yep, yeah, he grew up with his bullshit. He endured his own brother doing this to him. This is how it will always be from now on, and they all know it. The tabloid will keep trying to make it look like he gave her zero warning and hurt her because he won't answer to them anymore. Yep. 15 whole minutes before the statement sound fine to me. The event isn't over 2 weeks. She has plenty of time to digest the news before the event. I mean, this is reasonable discussion here. But the others, I don't know. Even if Harry were to come, they will still have something. They will pick something that is wrong that they don't like. Okay, the problem with the 15 minutes is they had no time to point their lies. That is true. Harry now has his statement written before he contact any other royals. So right after their conversation, he released it. He is screwing up their fake money making stories, and they are mad. Yep, exactly. The gossipers couldn't wait to leak. Yep. All of this is true. All right, there's more. That's pretty much the same sentiment that's going on. All right, today is Sunday. I want to spend some time. Hopefully I edit. There's a lot of other tweets I have not recorded yet. Maybe I should just record and then tomorrow I edit. But news keeps on coming out every day. That's the thing here.